So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. There's the whistle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism.
Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. Deftly away. Oh, well played, well played. Van Bouten gets it clear. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. And he's gone backward here. And here's Cruyff, looking to play him in. Real chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vieira just eases him off the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Messi. Rummenigge looking for a runner. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dink through, and that is expertly dealt with. And they've got rid. Pelé conjures time and space where few can.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure.
He's having a shot! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 13.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pelé. Almost half an hour in now. Schneider. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pullet. Lahm. Oh, cracking ball. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now who's going to be first to this? That's tidy. And it's Messi. Vieira knocks it out wide. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. No way through there. Lahm. Messi. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Pelé. Great vision. Now it's Gullit. Gullit makes a dash for it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That is a great pick out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nesta. And here's Messi. Drive, and Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Nicely aimed. Rummenigge! Pelé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Shapes to shoot! And the pass is intercepted. Gullit. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a searching pass. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. Backward it goes. Lahm. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Real chance here. Here it is, crossed in. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss.
There's that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Cafu picks it up out wide. Vieira.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7,
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Pele. Coming on the field.
And it's
Number
Gullit.
20, Gullit.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. That is headed for the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Gullit is onto it in a flash. What a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Great ball, and he's in here. And Gullit! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Gullit. Shot Pele! And that should get the job done. Gullit.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Adams deals with that comfortably. Now it's Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. It's run loose here. Cafu stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pullet has the space to scheme. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that is well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Desai. Maldini. Pelé. And that was very necessary. So that's it. It is all over. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them
Hello,
off.
everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like
How
to
would you
ask you all
summarise
to
what we've
kindly
seen
stay
today then,
seated
Jim?
during the match.
Borussia
Thank you
Dortmund
for your
desperately
cooperation.
failing to impose themselves on the game. It's decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Now this could be a chance. Bellingham, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ribery. Well, they could break here. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. He's chosen to go back. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Ribery. He's got away. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. Across it goes. And that should get the job done. Pull it. Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Pull it. Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Delivers with whip. Cafu getting this one clear, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Pelé. That's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. And he's quick to return it. Aims beyond the defence. Chance to deliver. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Davids. Rummenigge. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rummenigge. Bellingham has crossed into... Oh, good effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pelé, brilliantly cut out. Mateus getting this one clear. Davids. He's looking wide. Roberto Carlos. Flings in across. And it's hoisted clear. That's a good ball. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that was nowhere near his best. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gullit. Rummenigge could move up a gear here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's the delivery. Not the most accurate pass. And he whips it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, well played. Right card. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. And he's decided to go for it. Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat.
The attendance
Corner
for this
then.
match was 71,550.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Ribery! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Balten tries to clear. And here's Roberto Carlos. Lofted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean...
Oh, what a mistake! And he's taking no chances there. Mateus. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bullet, played out towards the right wing. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's been shifted off it. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that's fabulous. And the cross comes in. Big chance, corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Lofted upfield. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Somewhat off target. Pele being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 6, Baresi.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Now, number 5,
Ribery.
number 11, Ronaldinho.
Oh, there's the shot! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 9,
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Messi is flagged offside.
There will be 3 minutes at
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that has put paid to that. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Pullet chasing after it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, that's been intercepted. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Hello attendees, this is a...
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pull it. Space for him to turn and look. Messi. Shot at goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Played into the box. Adams can get it clear. He's had it taken off him. And that has been cleared. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking to play him in. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's gone long. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pelé. Hazard. Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's following up! Goal! Porto! And we have liftoff! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence...
Great chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's found a way through. Probing pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pull it. Vieira. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Picked out brilliantly. And pull it! He doesn't look too happy with that. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Could be danger here. That's a throw. And it's Luis Suarez. That's tidy. Hazard. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Luis Suarez. Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here. Tries one from range. Goal! Porto! And they get themselves in front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Borussia Dortmund are still behind as we reach out for half-time. No way through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain six. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cafu attempts a clearance. Azar with the delivery. And he's gone looking for safety. Opts for safety. Now there's a fine ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Played out towards the right wing. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Vieira. Now it's Pele. Great vision. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Julie. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Terrific effort! Cleared without hesitation. Pele given the lift of his goal. Dink through. Now it's Azar. Oh, he's burst through. Luis Suarez. Porto needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And it's Vieira. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Porto are looking to go forward now. Adams picks it up from the goal kick. He won't be happy with that one. Still they trail and time is ticking away. And this is Pele! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. Where it came from. Bullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. Shot could be... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. That has not gone well. And here's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hullet. And that was nowhere near his best. Driven forward. And this is Hazard. Cafu drives it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pele finds himself offside.
That's going in strongly. Julu.
Oh, they can break here. Cafu. Messi. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball. He's had a shot! Luis Suarez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Messi plays it short. He's gone for goal! And that really should have been that.
Messi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
He's a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's picked out the run. Schneider nicked it back promptly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Driven in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
And the referee brings it to a close. Borussia Dortmund were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constant.